I think I already like that one.
That one?
Like just smelling it here, and just like I feel like you have to give it a full wear.
Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, that's important.
I agree.
Okay,
Yeah, good. Okay, guys, so you saw I went into Neiman Marcus and I went to Louis Vuitton today to smell some new fragrances. So I'm gonna give you my first impression on both of them. Please keep in mind they only been on my skin for both about an hour each. So I'm gonna give it some more wearing and let you guys know in an update if I still like these fragrances or I don't. Please take the video with a grain of salt. Please, I advise you guys to get samples, decants, or go visit these stores yourself and see if you like them. Let's talk about Louis Vuitton. The new one's called Sung Song. So it came out back in 2022, if I'm correct. I have an old video with the old bottle of it, and now they have a new version of it. It's a 2025 version. So the note breakdown is a little bit different, which I'll post on the screen here. So the new version has lemon, petitgrain, orange blossom, neroli, and musk. The old version, they only listed citrons, neroli, orange blossom, and musk. So there's a difference here. So it's been on my skin for about an hour now. It opens up, you're definitely getting reminiscences of the old Sung Song. But there's some sweetness added to it. So there's a sweetness about it because the original was kind of soury, kind of neroli soury, kind of like neroli scent. And my girlfriend at the time, Kelly, now my wife, she didn't too much like it. She said it kind of smelled kind of off-putting, like piss on my skin, which was kind of weird. I don't know why, but as soon as she smelled, she's like, that smells bad. And then this new version is more on the sweeter side. I don't get that sourness neroli as I got in the original, which she was talking about. It's a nice version. It does have some depth to it. I feel like there's a good amount of projection in the first hour of smelling it on my skin. Now it seems like it's kind of close to the skin, but it smells very good. It's a very nice neroli citrus type of fragrance. There is that nice bit of musk as well, which carries it way through the fragrance. And I really do like the way this smells. If you have the old one, you're gonna smell similarities to the new one. There is a slight difference, but not too much. We're like, okay, well, if I can't buy the old one, should I buy a new one? Yeah, it's a no-brainer. It smells good. Off first impression, I would give it an 8.5. I hope I get 6 hours on my skin. I'll update you guys later on the video, or I'll leave it at the bottom here. But I mean, I like it. It smells good. Okay, guys, now we're going to touch on the second fragrance, and that is from the house of Roja Parfum, and this is going to be their new fragrance, Verde. First off, let's look at the bottle presentation real quick. Beautiful bottle presentation, guys. Roja makes elegant fragrance. I love the bottle, the color green, all that. This opens up. You're getting some freshness in the fragrance as well. You're definitely getting a lot of tropical fruitiness in the fragrance. There's a lot of notes. I will post them on screen, but there are a lot of notes. So this fragrance here opens up. You're getting some freshness coming from the mandarin. You're getting some clementine as well. Definitely getting some fruitiness coming from the magnolia. You're getting a slight peachiness coming from the osmanthus as well, which I kind of got another fragrance, Counterplay by Mind Games. I kind of get that similar vibe with the Roja Verde as well. But this has a little bit more of a tropical vibe to it as well with the guava. And it's funny because that guava note is actually in Mind Games Counterplay and Osmanthus as well as the new Roja as well. Very fruity. It's slightly fresh. It has a little bit of a tropical feel to it. This is one I can tell you right now, my wife Kelly would love it. She wouldn't like the $500 price tag, but she will like the scent. This is great for your spring and summertime. This is a great spring and summer fragrance. I recommend anybody that has the extra coin or a couple $100 just to blow on fragrances. It smells awesome. I do get a little bit of spices coming from the pink pepper. There's some nice bit of cardamom as well in this fragrance here, and this is a really nice fragrance. It does lean a little bit more on the feminine side, I want to say, where like most guys may not like this, but this is nice, guys. Very nice, well blended Roja fragrance. Off first impression, I give it a 7.5. Okay, guys, so it's been a couple days since I tested out both fragrances, and I want to give you an update on how I feel about the new Louis Vuitton Sung Song and the new Roja Isola Verde. Keep in mind that these are my own personal opinions. If you like one over the other, that's fine. I recommend sampling them both. I wouldn't blind buy either one of these fragrances. All right, let's give you my final results on Louis Vuitton Sung Song. So for me personally, I like the fragrance. I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. So I'm not going to give it a 9 or a 10 because it does have a little more of a sweetness in it than I got in the original Louis Vuitton Sung Song. So in my opinion, I feel like they added some sweetness. I don't know if it was vanilla or they added some type of sweetness where the fragrance comes off fresh and sweet. And it's not a bad thing. It's just, I remember the original one had no sweetness. It was just more of a neroli, fresh, clean summer scent. I recommend spraying on your skin first to see if it smells like the old one that you had before if you bought the old bottle. Now, performance-wise, for me personally, I got about 7 hours on my skin in that 6 to 7 hour mark, which isn't bad at all. So it did last about 2 hours longer than the original. I think I got like 6 hours maybe, or 5 with the original Sung Song, but this new one here, easy, I'm getting like 7 hours, no complaints. Projection, the first hour to maybe 2 hours, it has moderate projection. It's not beast mode. Like, you can smell wafso when you're walking around, when I was walking around the mall, but that's it. Friend Aiden was like, yo, Chris, it smells good. He was tempted to buy it, but he ended up buying Imagination because it definitely has better projection with Imagination and way better performance in his opinion. At the end of the day, you guys should definitely sample Louis Vuitton Sung Song. I give it a thumbs up. I like it. Will I buy a bottle? I'm not sure now. I really had an idea I was going to buy it. And after that little bit of sweetness, I'm not really sure. To be honest, I would rather buy Louis Vuitton Lovers over Sung Song in my humble opinion. But I'll save that video for another day if I decide to buy one of these two fragrances, and I'll update you guys in that full review video. Now, the second fragrance we're going to talk about today is from the house of Roja. It is Roja Isola Verde. Now, this fragrance is expensive, looking over $500+ for a 50 ml bottle. It's the only size it comes in. I really wish Roja came in 100 ml bottles because you're paying a lot of money for a 50 ml bottle, in my humble opinion. Nothing against the brand. I love their fragrances. I have about 6 or 7 of them, so I'm very thankful for the ones I do own, but most of them are 100 ml bottles. Now, this fragrance, I'm going to give it a 7.5 out of 10. Now, I want you to hear me out. I think the fragrance smells great. It does have that fruitiness in it with the guava and the melon. It's fruity, it's fresh. There's some slightly booziness and tobacco more in the dry down. I think the fragrance smells great. You know, I don't think it smells better than the previous two that came out before that in the same bottle, if that makes sense. Like, if I'm going to spend $500, I would rather buy Oceania from Roja. That's more of an oceanic scent for me. I love ocean fragrances. Even though it's not an acquired fragrance, it has that vibe. I feel like their two other versions that came out before were way better. Now, my opinion is, go to your local Neiman Marcus, Saks, or Roja Boutique, spray it on your skin and see if you like it. I did 4 sprays there, if I'm correct. So I got about a good 2 hours of half an hour's of projection. It projects very good. It projects better than Louis Vuitton Sung Song on my skin, which is a good thing. It does have good projection for Roja. Really had no complaints with Roja fragrances. Longevity, 8+ hours. It lasts the whole day. It lasts longer than Louis Vuitton Sung Song in my opinion, so that's a plus as well. So everything is pretty good with the fragrance. It's just, I don't particularly love this DNA over the other two flankers that came out. Right now, currently, I don't want to spend $500 on this fragrance. It does smell good, but it isn't something I can see myself wearing all the time, if that makes sense. But you guys be the judge. Try it out for yourself. I think both fragrances are great, but if I only could buy one, the Roja Isola Verde or Louis Vuitton Sung Song, I'm buying Louis Vuitton Sung Song, point blank. Thank you guys for watching this cool fragrance video. Which one do you guys want to buy or sample? Drop your comments down below. Thank you guys for watching. Be safe. I'll see you in the video very soon. Peace.